Hello everyone. Good morning and good evening to the course of in Business Analysis Fundamental. So, as its name suggests, it's a complete training from zero to hero, where you will learn about the concept of in business analyst, and you will learn about the fundamental areas where you can sustain as a business analyst in an organization and grow as a business analyst. So, in this course, you will learn about the basic concept of in business analytics fundamentals, where you will know about that how can you survive as a business analyst in an organization, and what are the areas, what are the aspects you need to learn to grow as a business analyst. So, in this particular course, you will learn all the concept. Along with that, you will know, what are the basic tools is required nowadays as a business analyst, and this course will take 20 plus hours of sessions, and those particular session has been divided into particular sections, and in each section we will know about that the concept of a business analyst, and the fundamental you will learn as a business analyst. So basically, with this particular project, we will provide one-to-one counseling for job support. Okay, and the total duration of this course is 26 plus hours, because each section is divided into multiple things, and that will cover into the further sections. So I'm just going ahead and telling you about more regarding this. So this is the curriculum in which in section 1 you will learn about the course of an business analyst, where you will know about the introduction session is over there, and what is the core thing as a business analyst you will know. So these are the reason, and what is the reason behind to become a business analyst, so you will learn about it. Along with that, in section 2, so we are just moving ahead and just telling about the business analyst. So what is business analyst is actually, and what exactly it is working, and how as a business analyst you are bringing the value to the organization as an, and along with that you will learn about the importance and responsibilities of a business analyst. So along with that, you will learn about the type on business analyst roles. Okay, what are the different types of business analyst, and skills, which are the skills, required skills you can say, by the business analyst so to survive in the market. So yes, you will learn about it. Next is that approaching change. So what changes you will bring to the organization. Okay, so you will learn about it. What is predictive approach? What is adaptive approach? Predictive framework is there. Waterfall and V model. These are the predictive framework. And nowadays, people in companies, in most of the companies, people are using agile framework. Okay, and the real world approaches. So you will learn in section 3, and as we move ahead in section 4, so you will learn about the core concept of an SDLC model. So SDLC is just like a system development life cycle. Those who are coming from the IT background, they know about the software development life cycle. But yes, those who are not coming from the IT background, so it is the core part of an software development. So you will learn about the overview of an SDLC. Along with that, there are few particular methodologies, that is waterfall, incremental, spiral, and nowadays, as I told you, that agile is the major one who is using, the company is using agile moreover. So yes, agile you will learn about it. Rapid, uh, not rapid, it's just rad, that is called a rapid application development. So you will learn about it, and prototyping, which is important as a business analyst to know. So this we will cover in section 4. As we move ahead in section 5 and 6, so in 5 you will learn about the project initiation. So by learning the core concept, and you have to start the project. So this is very important to understand what is the business objective, how to write in business cases on all these things, who are the stakeholders, how to identify the project stakeholder is, okay, assigning stakeholder responsibilities. So you will know about the stakeholder and the responsibilities of business analyst. Along with the stakeholder, you will learn in the section 5. And in section 6, you will learn about the requirement basics. So what are the basic requirement as in business analyst? Okay, you have to see it, or you have to take the requirement from the stakeholder. So it become very important for in business analyst, so you will know about the basic requirements. So in that smart requirement with clarification. Okay, in smart there is an acronym we are using it smart, but along with that, I mean, there are few multiple things in it, so you will learn about it. And tips for producing valid requirement. What are the valid requirement, what is the invalid requirement? So these are the things you will learn about when we dive into section 6 for this, and the phases for the requirement process along with the business rules. So there are few particular things which we have to follow as a business analyst. Definitely we have to go ahead along with the business rule, and there are few particular phases in the requirement process. So definitely we will learn about it in section 6. As we move ahead, in section 7 you can see, so requirement elicitation. So suppose if you are just dealing with the stakeholder and you know how to get this, how to write the business cases, along with that you have to elicit the requirement. Okay, so in section 7 you will learn about requirement elicitation basics. Okay, elicitation technique like brainstorming, how you have to do it, and requirement workshop, interviews, surveys, documentation review, and analysis elicitation techniques, that is called analyzing interfaces. So these are the things you will learn in section 7. And in section 8 you will know, after the elicitation, you have to analyze your requirement. Okay, it became very important for in business analyst that you have to analyze your requirement. So in that particular section you will learn about the requirement analysis, in which you will learn about the visual modeling concepts, business model, technical model, and BPMN versus UML, engaging your technical team, because it's become very important to engage with your technical team. So definitely it's more just like in core thing. Okay, when you are just analyzing your requirement, so basically you have to engage your technical team as well. So these things you will learn in section 8. Along with that, that is a requirement specification. So once you analyze your requirement, after that it become very important for in business analysts to specify the requirement. Introduction to the requirement specification is the first one we will learn in this particular section, and categorizing requirement, because requirement are of multiple types. So in which you have to categorize your requirement, what kind of requirement you need at that particular time. So definitely we will learn about it. Deriving requirement, assigning requirement attributes, prioritizing requirements. So because suppose if in particular requirement, okay, there are multiple requirements, so definitely you have to prioritize your requirements so that your team will start working on it. So that is the main one. And along with that, when you just prioritize your requirements, so it should be validated by your seniors. Okay, so it become very important as a business analyst. So definitely we will learn about this particular thing in this particular section. And along with that, you have to maintain a BRD. Okay, that is called the business requirement document, where you will note it down or list down all the documents. Okay, all the required points which is valid in your business to run that particular business case. So definitely you have to maintain the BRD. So we will learn about it. Along with that, when we diving into the section 10, so it's just like a requirement approval and project completion. So when you completed your BRD, okay, because your all the thing has been jotted down in that particular document, and in section 10 you will learn about the requirement approval and project completion, where you definitely learn about the requirement approval. Those person who are giving an approval to you, it's become mandatory for a business analyst to get the approval from them. And along with that, gaining the business approval, gaining the technical approval, gaining the sponsor committee approval, conducting a project review, verifying the completion of the project. So these are the things you have to learn in this particular section, how you can do it, and definitely you have to proceed ahead. And along with that, there is in section 11, in which team working agreements. So when the teams started working on the requirement and all those things, so there are few concepts that is very important as in business analyst to know about it. So first is DOR, that is called definition of ready. Okay, and it is just like in that, I mean, when the requirement has been done. Okay, so we will definitely deep dive into it, but yes, these are the things we will learn in section 11. Along with the definition of ready, definition of done is very important. And sign off, it's become just like an core heart value foreign business analyst because until and unless he get the sign off, so he didn't proceed ahead. So it became very important for a business analyst to get the sign off by their the senior, by the technical architect, or by the QA person. So I mean, he have to take the sign off and all those things. Releasing note, they have to maintain it. What are the key points is going in that particular release? So definitely a business analyst have to keep a note on that. So definitely we will learn about it. And tips for success, like your own conference call. Okay, what you have to do over the conference call, and including a meeting agenda. Tips for success, it will include just like an including in meeting agenda. When you are when you are scheduling a meeting, so definitely you have to provide an agenda, why your meeting is held. Okay, what is the reason to schedule a meeting for that? So I mean, it's just like an important for business analysts to give the agenda to the people, okay, when they are just scheduling it, and stop with the formal meeting agenda. So these are the key concept you will learn in this particular section, in section 11. And along with that, there are a particular tool which has been used nowadays majorly. Okay, that is called project management tool. Specifically, there are multiple tools, but here now in this particular training session, we are focusing only on a Jira. So, I mean, how to introduce in Jira, okay, the Confluence setup, because it's become very important to work on a management tool for a business analyst. So definitely you have to set up those particular thing like an Jira and Confluence page. And along with that Jira project setting, you have to maintain it. And epic versus feature versus user story, what is the difference in between that? Because this is the concept where most of the most of the business analysts get confused. What is that and all? Because it just like in similar, but with the same, I mean, just a slight difference in between them. But those it works like in similar fashion. So yes, I mean, definitely we will cover in this, and how to create epics, and along with the feature in Jira, how to create user stories in Jira, sprint planning, start sprint and closing sprint. Okay, there are some sprint concept as well. So when you have started sprint planning, there are retro and all those things. So definitely we'll cover in this. Okay, and the last section is that wireframing. Wireframing is just like in very important for a business analyst because it's just like in giving an idea to the IT team. Okay, basic to the development team, and that how they have to make an UI of that particular project. Okay, so there are multiple things we can measure it, like pencil, draw.io, okay, ratio, lucid chat, and balsamic. So we are covering in the lucid chat and balsamic in this particular training session. So these are the 30 section we will cover, and I hope, I mean, you guys, if you're just continuing ahead in this particular fashion and learning in and within a spread, so definitely you will learn about the concept basic in this business analyst fundamentals. You will definitely learn it and grow as a business analyst. It will really help you. Thank you all. And some major things, okay, which is required, like just like an helping hands, you can say, helping hand resources. So definitely we will help you to resume building your resume, job application tips, how you can apply for a job. Okay, along with that we will provide you the assignment, mock interviews, and all those things. So that is the things we will provide it to you, but it will come in the picture later. But first you have to learn about the concept and all those things, then we will proceed ahead. And in this particular course, I'm just telling you there are 13 sections which included 26 lectures. So that will become a 26-hour session. And the fee structure for this particular thing, yes, I mean the training session is something around 5,000 rupees. Registration and administration fees, it become 500. So first you have to register by yourself with the 500 rupees, and then is the training session cost is something around 5,000. And there is a contact detail, you can directly contact on this email ID. And if you just want to talk with that, so definitely you can call on this number and proceed ahead. Just tell them about, so they will proceed ahead. And these are websites, so you can check it and go through it. So yes guys, this is the it. And I hope I'll see you guys very soon, and definitely will proceed ahead. Thank you.